Good morning, everybody. Just a moment while I get some things set up over here. All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Building Blog Funnels Live with Barnum PT and ClickFunnels. I'm your host, Johnny. And today is episode 2. And we're going to go over the number one reason most people quit blogging and why we won't. So I'm sure you all know that momentum is more powerful than motivation. And together, we're going to build that momentum. So many people, they start to blog and then they ghost it. One post, a second post, and then after that, nothing. Why? I mean, it's easy to get discouraged. You don't see any traffic, you don't feel inspired, and you don't know what to say next. So today, we're going to fix that. Moving forward, we're going to be together so we can have that momentum. You don't have to worry about what am I going to do next. There'll be somebody in your corner keeping you inspired. So while we build out that system, while we get better and better at it, we become more consistent, we'll become more strategic. And even on our busiest days, we'll know that our content library is growing. So a lot of people, they'll build a blog and they think that's it, right? Like, I'm just building a blog, and they don't realize what they're actually doing is creating a massive amount of real estate that they own, traffic generating machines that lead people right into their offers, into their memberships, their products, their programs, their services. It's my true belief that funnels begin offsite, right, with relative and useful content that is created on site but shows up in search and answers questions and helps to earn you trust. So, in all reality, though, we're not doing this to get clicks from Google. We're doing this so that we can get the clicks, but then get the conversions. So, a lot of people, they'll begin blogging and it is overwhelming. They kind of don't know what to do, and they kind of do too much too fast, and then it gets to be this overwhelming experience where you're just not too sure, like, how can I keep up this momentum, but if you just take a step back and do it one piece at a time, in the beginning it's totally just about showing up, not getting immediate results, not being scared about what am I going to write next, not wondering if it's going to work and then giving up. So really, what needs to happen to not quit? We need to slow down a little bit. We need to realize that this is a long-term plan and we're not going to get immediate results. And we need to know that this is going to work. So don't give up. We're going to do this together. And before you know it, a month is going to go by. You're going to have a ton of traffic, or I'm sorry, I hope you have a ton of traffic, but you're going to have a ton of content. Certainly after a month, a year goes by, and there's going to be an entire library. So let's not quit. Let's keep showing up together. And I'm not going to quit either. I am certain that I have said that I was going to be streaming live in the ClickFunnels Facebook group, but I'm pretty sure that morning 2 and I have gone live again, and I am not in the ClickFunnels group. Maybe I am, but I don't think so. We'll get that straightened out. I'm not going to quit on you folks. I promise. So instead of thinking that we're blogging, right, I want you guys to realize that what we're doing is actually building. We're not starting a blog. We're going to build an asset library, right? We start this blog in the morning, and in the afternoon, we could turn it into a YouTube script, Instagram post. We can tweet it. We can turn it into a little podcast outline. We can send it out as an email series. We can use it as an intro on our sales page, right? You take this one piece of content and we can turn it into all sorts of stuff. So once we go through this and we begin creating all this content together, there really will never be a reason to say, like, what do I do today? And I know you all were expecting again. Hang on one second. I'm sorry, I'm just having a little bit of trouble with my live stream and trying to figure out. We're going to get through this. I'm going to keep showing up. I promise. I will get better and better. This live stream is going to be something that you show up to, and it's going to help you progress. So even though this isn't working out for me the way that I planned, I promise I'm going to figure it out and I'm going to get better at this. So honestly, today's show was going to be a little bit about us going into our ClickFunnels account, start creating some stuff. But again, I still have this feature enabled in my account, so I really can't go public with it yet. I was supposed to have it removed before I share my screen, but it's still there. So really today, we're going to go over why we're not giving up. We're not going to quit, okay? Content's a chore. It is a compounder. So in 1 month from now, we've got 20 blog funnels, 30 blog funnels, some of them ranking in search and leading people to the offer, right? 12 months from now, and we've got a full-on content ecosystem, right? Hundreds and hundreds of posts, hundreds of repurposed videos and emails and social posts, all working even while you're asleep. So don't give up. We definitely need to stick this out and create this full-on ecosystem for you. So in episode 1, I had said that, this show isn't a one-off, it's a complete journey. When I started this, I really didn't know exactly where it's going to go, but I know that our journey is going to take us where we together grow our voice, our vision, and we evolve into a traffic machine. So just know, again, I'll be here every week showing up, helping you write. We'll repurpose. You have any questions, you ask me, because we're going to publish with purpose. Seriously, in a month from now, you're going to have more content than you'd ever imagine, all with the help of Barnum PT. So Barnum PT has a paid portion that is run with AI, helps tremendously. And there's this area of Barnum PT called Barnum Scripts. And we're going to use Barnum to help us get our thoughts out. And we're going to use Barnum to help us personalize the voice of our business. We're going to create an avatar profile, and we have different offers. So we're going to put all of our stuff, our profiles, right into the voice, into an offer, into an avatar. And from that, Barnum will help us to create different types of scripts. And today, let's see, I already have a voice dump that I had done. Let's see if we could do a new voice. How do we do this? Let's